And welcome back. Now, one of the aspirants eyeing a political seat was this week embarrassed by Garissa Township MP Aden Duale when he wanted to squeeze himself between Mudavadi and Amason Kingi. Talk about being within the center of power. Now, as we show you the clips, the pictures, I just want to hear what Mariam has to say. Okay, so let's run that first and then we'll hear what Mariam has to say.
Is the sound there now? Iko sawa?
Can we just play that again as we talk over it? Because we need. Why? Why are you laughing so much? First of all,
I am laughing because I almost, now that I've had it,
yeah,
it's almost like the DP was asking Aden Duale kama iko sawa sasa. Like, ushamtoa sasa tuko sawa. Yeah, but
look at the reaction of the guys behind. They are so, it's like 2 seconds then they move on. They're so unbothered.
No, because they know what's happening. I'll only admit to this once. By the way, if you ever ask me about this again, I'll deny it unless you send me M-Pesa. I share a last name with Aden Duale. And I'm not usually very proud of that fact. But today, I agree wholeheartedly with his actions because these things have procedure, they have protocol. If there's anything known about a government function or even a campaign, there's procedure, there's protocol, right. There's who stands where, there's who next to who does what, who talks first, who talks last. So this guy was just trying his best, I admit that. But for once, I am behind Aden Duale. Like, he did what needed to be done. And Ruto was, he had the time with the mic and everything. He had time to figure these things out. And it worked out perfectly for everybody.
I just feel like they're going to play this clip, this very clip of Mariam saying, I am not proud of him. I'm actually
they can use it
at your family function.
They will.
On like a projector. Yeah. They're going to be like, so Mariam, do you want to...
So this is what she
Do you want to change your mind? Do you want to change your mind?
Are you proud of
and
yourself?
we come from the same township, guys. It's hectic for me. This is coming at a cost.
I think, it's just basic math. They say politics is like, power is like real estate. It's all about location. Yeah? And where you put yourself, they say that you need to be within the frame so that when people are it's your proximity to power. Yeah. So if you're not within the frame when this picture is being taken, atajua kesho that you are there. Yeah. But also, you still have to remember that it comes gradually. It's not just a thing you wake up and kesho. You remember, we all remember that time when the aspiring Mathare MP Bahati was
cried as a river.
He cried a river. But before that, when he forgot himself around power and got the president
his seat on the president's chair,
and then he sat there. There's just something about power, and you should learn about it before you get close to it.
I think 48 Laws of Power is a very hated book, and I know why, but people should also read it because some of those things are very, very true.
That is true. Cindy?
Off air, we were talking about the kind, because I think all of us have done MC gigs as a side hustle, and talking about the kind of gigs that we don't want to do. Mine is weddings, and number 2, government events, because the kind of protocol that is there is so high that if you miss something, the kind of backlash that you get, I totally understand, because I've done government events before. There is absolutely no way that in terms of ranking, you can be close to the center of power. Enda huko, work your way to the... Kwani unafikiri sisi ni nani? That is why people gave him the quick side eye, like, learn your lesson. And then when you grow up a bit, come chill with the big boys.
Yeah. Amina, you've told us really interesting stories about your MC gigs with government as well, and protocol.
First of all, the fact that I just like the fact that they pay you cash. I know I need to like ask them, have they paid for tax? I really should. It's just that it's cash and it's,
But it's the tax that is paying you, so...
2 months. They pay after 2-3 months. Some clients stay even up to a year. And you find someone who wants to pay you before, like weeks before, and they're paying you cash. I understand. I understand why people go to parliament and they change. So just don't vote for me. Don't vote for me, I guess.